Remember this?
I do, all from 5 minutes ago. Where did Uncle Linus get this? Look, that's me.
That's the surprise for the intro.
You said bring it out front.
It's for the intro.
Yeah, put it out.
The surprise was spoiled. It doesn't matter. Some of you might remember my social media team counterpart from NCIX, but you might not realize that she's actually my sister-in-law. Anyway, she called me up on the weekend for help adjusting her desktop resolution. Typical family, right? It didn't take long for me to realize that this thing needs a lot more help than that. What is going on with this power button? This was once white. These thumb screws don't even match. And you're missing one here. In your defense though, the reason you needed help adjusting your resolution was that your GPU died. So over the phone, I walked her through enabling her onboard graphics and disabling the GPU.
It was successful, and I thought that was gonna be all that there was to it, and then we looked inside.
We're gonna show you that later. After seeing it, I immediately dialed up my friends at ASUS to sponsor this video because even ignoring the dead GPU, it's clear this thing needs some serious help. But we need to lay down some ground rules. Rule number 1, you can call me anytime you want, as long as it isn't for tech support. Rule number 2,
What's the point
you
of
can
that?
bring your PC to me anytime you want, as long as it's not.
For tech support.
Right. Rule number 3, your family. So like all family members, you're gonna ignore rules 1 and 2. So, my goal today is to build the PC that cannot fail. We're talking overkill cooling, redundant storage, preloaded, good, antivirus, and the most stable DDR5 on the market. And we're building it for this incredible OLED monitor from ASUS with upgraded OLED protection to reduce the risk of burn-in. What's the peak brightness on that thing? Like 1,000 nits or something? 99% coverage of the DCI P3 color space, okay? It's OLED, so it has like the inkiest blacks. It's the 240 Hz PG27 AQDM, and do you even game? This thing's 240 Hz, it's amazing.
I don't, but these guys do.
Let's go, new PC!
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, this thing's gonna play a lot of Minecraft.
This is where I think you said I need a new PC.
To be clear, this is totally salvageable and we could just upgrade it, but I can't have my nephew and niece playing games on this. There's an actual cobweb in here.
Is there?
You had an actual spider in your computer. Like
Well,
a
then we
spider
can't get
web.
rid of its home.
Well, no, it's dead. When is the last time you cleaned this? And don't lie because we won't believe you.
I don't think I've ever cleaned it.
Good answer. Oh, there is no filter on this case.
Well, that is the issue. We've solved the issue.
Don't worry, the new case has filters. It is designed so that you never have to do anything because you're clearly not going to.
Look at this.
Oh, that's not even a dust bunny anymore. That's a dust rabbit.
See, we do have animals in
Stop. I don't think you've ever played video games. Why do you even have a 680?
there. We were at a LAN party in DuPont, Washington for Intel. They took me to the back room where they were building all these new PCs and he said, "Do you want one?" I said, "Yes, please."
Time-honored
Well, I
family
hauled
tradition of
this.
stealing computers from NCIX.
This has
then.
traveled very far.
From DuPont to
Ferries,
your house.
cars.
I'm gonna tell you something. The top of your GPU is black.
I did know that at some point. And then I just thought it changed colors over time. We're saying goodbye
Yes.
right now?
Goodbye, Bitphoenix Prodigy. It just
Oh.
doesn't have enough air intake for modern GPUs. So, see you later, buddy.
One of the very first videos I did was how to build a PC in a Bitphoenix Prodigy case.
So then why don't you know how to build a PC?
Because that was like 15 years ago.
No, it
And
wasn't. I started at NCIX 15 years
What?
ago.
No.
Yeah. Linus Media Group's only been for 10 years.
Alrighty
How
then.
old do you think I am?
Very
Wow.
old.
Well, you're very old minus so there you go. Got it.
Hey, we were not telling people that. I am the very much younger sister.
Enough sadness about the crusty old PC. Let's meet the hot young new PC. This is not just made up of high quality, reliable components, but we actually pre-built and pre-tested this in a thermal chamber at 35 degrees for 3 days straight, running the heaviest loads that we could throw at it.
Aww.
If that didn't kill it, I don't think even you can.
Thanks, guys.
First things first, for our CPU, we chose a Core i5-13600K. Both Intel and AMD are kind of crushing it these days, but we have found that just due to maturity, Intel's a little bit more stable.
I feel like I owe Intel something, so I'm glad we're going with Intel.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. They also gave you your old PC. Whether anyone at Intel actually knew that that happened or not,
We were also gonna keep that between us.
now, regardless of Intel or AMD, one thing we were very particular about was we wanted a chip that had onboard graphics, because I wouldn't put it past you to destroy your dedicated graphics card, and we wanted to make sure that we had that as a fallback. It's actually a pretty nice perk, aside from being able to use QuickSync for video encoding or whatever else the case may be.
You're my fallback guy, so.
Rules number 1 and 2, I refer you to those.
I never agreed to those.
Is it written on the case somewhere? Like in blood?
But the rules?
Yeah, the rules.
Well, no, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea.
The
Yeah, we
rules
should
are, there
laser
are
etch
no
it.
rules when it comes to family. That's the good thing about family.
Esther, what did you think of Linus and his pink hair when Yvonne first brought him home?
I was very surprised that she liked a little punk kid with spiky pink hair and like ear piercings.
You don't get to be both the very younger sister and call me a punk kid. You know what? Why am I building this? You were just gonna let me keep doing this. You should be building the computer.
I never got the memo for
All right,
the,
there's your CPU.
All right.
Do you remember how to do this?
Probably not. It's been 15 years. we
It
just
has
talked
not
about.
been 15 years.
It was just a very long time ago. Does it go in this way?
Yeah. Yep, that was pretty good. You, wow, you lined it up. Excellent.
I remember having to use like thermal paste on here, but we're good. We don't need that.
We do.
Oh, we
That's
do?
good though, good remembering.
See, I do remember things.
Now, in addition to the monitor, ASUS sent over some other components as well, starting with their B760 ITX Strix gaming board. Now, you might be wondering, really? A K-series chip with a B-series motherboard? You were wondering that, right?
I was definitely wondering.
Because K-series chips are for overclocking and B-series motherboards can't overclock. She's not gonna be overclocking. But what the K-series chip will still do compared to the non-K is turbo higher and turbo for longer. So when editing like Instagram pictures?
No, I don't even do that anymore. My kids will
Browse
be
Facebook.
doing this, whatever, overclocking and
No, they won't.
Oh, they
I
won't.
forbid it. That's rule number 4. No overclocking this thing. It's built for stability.
Esther, what was it like working with Linus at NCIX?
Oh, it was not fun. He is not a fun guy.
What?
Have you met him?
That's not very nice.
I'm kidding.
I tried to help you.
We did not cross paths very often.
Yeah.
You were like in a whole kind of separate building.
Occasionally, I would kind of try and get her to work a bit harder.
Occasionally. He didn't try very hard.
'Kay,
I
she-
social media'd very hard, actually.
Did you? Because you developed a bit of like, I'm a girl and guys will do stuff for me attitude, I think.
I did not. This is not what we're doing now.
Let's talk about our memory.
We have lots of memories.
Yes, we have lots of memories, and you have 32 gigs of memories. These are
That's it?
not. Is that a show, Choosing Beggars?
I'm kidding.
You're getting 32 gigs of RAM, and it's not fast.
Lovely. I
It's-
love it slow.
It's like
Wait, no, don't. I did not mean it.
one of my favorite stories about her. I messaged her about her MSN profile name.
No, we're not talking about this.
Okay, so
You
she
know,
has.
there are certain things that we will keep. We're taking this to the grave.
I'm a.
No, Linus, seriously.
The last time around was my sister with all the dirt on me. Now it's me with all the dirt on my
This is what I
sister-in-law.
get for letting him come and live with us in our house.
Oh yeah, because that was your choice, because you wanted me there.
Do you need any lunch?
I can tell
you're
you
picking-
right now that she definitely wants free lunch. Other than her sister, Esther is the cheapest person, oh, and Luke, that I have ever met. I was into the tuna sandwich at the time, and Esther pipes in, can you get me a veggie sub? I've got my own can of tuna in my office.
No, this is not a true story.
This is a true story.
No, it's not.
I remember the time you made something though. Was it cookies? They were inedible. Didn't you substitute some critical ingredient?
No, I just forgot flour.
Right.
All right, then, it's on. We're telling all the stories today.
Okay, the point is, this memory, 4,800 mega transfers per second, it's DDR5, so it has some basic ECC functionality built into it, even if it's not, strictly speaking, ECC memory. And it's only 2 modules, which means we've only got a single stick per memory channel, which is good for stability. Darn it, no, you put the memory in.
Am I doing this right?
I'm not jumping in and helping you. No, you're don't break it. It didn't snap in because it
Oh.
isn't in right, so yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Guys,
sorry, Vance.
I'll get the lemongrass chicken without the lemongrass. I'll add the lemongrass after.
We were gonna do storage now. This is not what SSDs looked like when you built computers. The problem is that B-series motherboards do not support NVMe RAID. And we wanna run RAID 1 so that even if a drive dies, it just keeps on working. The ITX board that supports that, the Z-series board, is like 600 bucks. And I love you, but I don't love you as much as I love your sister. So you get this one. You get SATA RAID.
Oh, so it's really, you're the cheapo.
All I said was you were one of the cheapest people I've met. I didn't say you were the cheapest people I am. I'm down there.
You're very much down there. This is why we get along.
So these are your SSDs. They are fine.
This is what I remember it looking like.
Yeah, the BX500s, 1 terabyte each, that'll give you a terabyte of total storage. But we can't install them now, because these don't install on the motherboard like the fancy new ones. Side note, we installed Windows 11 on these, not necessarily just because it's the latest, but because it's gonna have the longest term support, and because it's crucial. It's a joke, get it? It's crucial for the best multi-monitor and HDR support, because you're gonna have 2 monitors, and one of them is gonna be HDR. That thing looks frickin' amazing. Every single pixel is a dimming zone. So if you have a super bright object next to a super dark one, you won't notice it until you're watching YouTube videos or whatever and you come across something with HDR, it looks amazing. We'll look at it later.
Esther, what did you do after NCIX, and what are you doing now?
Some of you that have stayed following me, thank you, do know I got into design. And this was probably one of my first gigs. You guys let me design all your sets here when you first started.
We did, so all those sets you guys complained looked too set-like and not enough like a shabby house that we're filming in.
If I got shabby house, I could have done shabby house. If you want to follow me, you can do that. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Esther Makowiczak. Look me up.
Have we sent you with a screwdriver yet? Do you even have one of these?
I do not.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
For me.
I know.
Okay, so you want to use the Neuralink. Whoa, so fast. And then just tighten it up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's tight enough. Hey, at least we got you a water bottle. LTTstore.com.
You're not that cheap.
Thermal compound. Now, you're probably wondering why we went with air cooling rather than water cooling.
I was.
Were you?
No.
Well, it's more reliable. We're gonna install 2 fans on this tower cooler that is way over-spec'd for this CPU. One of those fans would have done a perfectly good job, and the reason is... I'm miming the answer. In case one of the fans dies.
Esther, is it true that you helped Riley get a job at NCIX? And if so, how did you know Riley beforehand?
We went to high school together. We ran into each other at a, I think, Movember party. He had a full-on mustache.
What were you doing at a Movember party?
I also had a mustache. At that time, I needed some help. I needed some interns. And
So you thought, wow.
he would be a great intern.
You could be exploited.
I did, and sure enough, we exploited him.
NCIX was good at that. You still gotta put the heatsink on. Wow,
This is always the part where everyone's like, okay,
yeah.
just calm down. A little piece. Like,
Oh, okay.
Should I do
You wanna
my
pull back
initials?
on the plunger a little bit so it stops?
is it supposed to go in?
Oh yeah.
Am I getting a new case?
Yeah, you're getting a new case. Let's have a look. No, that's it. Stop.
More surprises.
Every surprise spoiled today.
Well, look at where you put it.
I didn't put it there. Okay, this is
Come on, guy.
the Torrent something or other from Fractal Design.
Oh, look at this. I can actually see when it gets dirty.
Yeah, because that was the problem.
That was the
The
problem.
problem
I
was you
see
couldn't
it.
see that it was dirty. Yeah.
This is a beautiful case.
I know. Look at this baby go. Giant
Look at that.
fan
that
in the
is-
front. That will blow
I will need that.
so much air through the caked on dust on the filter in front of it. That's how long it takes to get the filter out and clean it. That fast, you're still not gonna do it.
I will call you when it needs to get done.
Now it's time to install some components in here. Why don't we do the power supply? The ROG Thor 850 watt Platinum is super efficient, covered in RGB, built by a very reputable OEM, and it comes with a 10-year warranty. So you heard it from them.
There you go, 10 years. That'll
Yeah.
last me another 10 years before you're inviting me on set again. If you're still around, because you are old.
Wait, why am I doing this again? No.
I have this effect on people. Okay, I'll unbox it too. I gotta see where I'm... Oh yes. Try doing it this way.
It's the Linux strategy.
What is
You
what
don't
I do?
ask people how to do it, you post incorrect information, and then you wait for them to correct you. See, she tries to open the box in the worst possible, never was gonna work way, so that someone will leap to her rescue. I saw you do it!
You just can't stand me doing it wrong. Should I shake it, like, so it falls out of the box?
Here, let me turn around the box
Showcasing.
before I can open it. It's like, I need to go to sleep tonight.
You know what else this box is good for?
Why am I doing this again? See, you just sit there.
Well, you didn't tell me I was supposed to do anything.
All right, power
We're here
supply
to-
goes in the case.
We're here to build a PC.
Yes.
Now you tell me.
You do need this one though. These two go in here. See, who needs therapy when you can just build a computer with your family members?
I'm having a blast. I was very excited to come today. Does this go through here?
Oh, heavens no. So the fan goes down.
Okay, and this goes out this way?
You know what? Sure, we could punch a hole here, and then we could put the cables back into the case like that.
Look, we're designing now.
She's doing it again.
What am I doing?
You've built a computer before.
I know, but everything's different from 20 years ago. Ta-da.
Can you get a close-up of this?
Was that so wrong?
Oh yeah, it's very wrong. I know computers have changed a lot, but this is one thing you're gonna wanna do kind of the same. The power supply goes at the back of the computer like that.
Esther, between yourself, Yvonne, and Linus, who is the ultimate Wii Sports champion?
I would say that I'm probably the golf champion.
Yeah, given she was a toddler at the time, it's
It's very impressive.
very impressive. How are you so bad at this? Look at this.
It's been a very long time.
Serenity now.
Insanity later.
That's a reference she wouldn't get though, because she's
Too
very
young.
Well, he was a comedian who went out with someone about your age.
I was gonna say that.
I'm used to drills. Give me a drill, I'll drill it in.
She's too good for the LTT store screwdriver. She wants a drill.
Give me a bit. That is a very small bit.
Linus is very sensitive about the size of his tech tip, okay?
I remember doing a big chalking for you right here.
Oh yeah, that's right, on the
You
whiteboard.
replaced me with this fancy thing.
Well, the problem is that we don't have anyone else who can draw. We just left it like that forever, and then we accidentally scuffed it at some point, and we were like, can anybody draw? And the answer was no. It's like having a window to that
Look,
phallic monument. Thanks,
you're
America.
traveling places already.
Esther, Linus told us his favorite story about you with the veggie sub and everything. Do you have a favorite story about him?
That is your favorite story?
That is actually my favorite story. I tell it regularly.
Can you not?
It's so funny.
Favorite story about Linus.
You can put it in the motherboard while you think about it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is as big a cooler as we could possibly put in here. I am loving it. Let's go ahead and get some stuff plugged in now. This is a real challenge though. These two have to stay together and then they have to plug in down there.
Okay.
I'll be really impressed.
If I can get it in.
You know what though? You know why they had women actually make all of the memory for the Saturn V rocket computer? Because it was hand woven and they had way better dexterity. Wow, that is a really tough plug. He couldn't have done it.
Piano fingers.
This is how XQC broke his computer, plugging in this one.
You're not even gonna tell me where to plug it in?
Nice. Officially better computer builder than Felix.
Woohoo!
This is the part that defeats many first-time builders.
I'm not a first-time builder though. First time in like 40 years.
Go ahead and plug these in. Only the LEDs are directionally sensitive. Wow, you
time.
got this right.
Why are you so impressed? I am a pro.
Because nobody gets this right.
It's only been 45 years. Like, this is so small. Sorry.
Well, those screws are never coming out again, so that's good. I confess, I screwed something up. We didn't get all these fans plugged in before we put the heatsink on. If you buy this case and this motherboard, you are definitely gonna wanna do that. Make sure the logo is however orientation you like it. No, I mean just the logo on the top. You don't care, just put it.
It's hard to even clip them on with it all the way in.
Remember, I'm never gonna open this up again.
We got this.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, I like his advice. He always gives good advice. Like, we would not be doing
don't.
this right now.
What did he recommend to my sister? Like a $600 keyboard?
No, I didn't. didn't. I said, hey, you can get a nice one for like a couple $100, and you're the one that's like, oh, he's got that expensive one at his desk. Show her that one, show her that one. So I did, and she liked it. That's not my fault.
Are your hands getting tired?
No, I'm good. Are you doing okay over there? Why are you?
think so.
Why are you using your hand to put in a screw? There's a
Because I don't-
screwdriver right in your armpit. See, this clip is right up against the power supply shroud here, so it's really hard to get it on. Thankfully, you're not the only hoe around here. I happen to be a fairly experienced hooker.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of
You
lead
really
up.
do belong to this family.
Yeah.
Esther, speaking of memories, have you thought up a favorite memory of Linus?
She can't think of one good memory.
No, there's just so many. But I think I do remember you sleeping in the car outside of our driveway overnight, one night.
Yeah, your sister probably dumped me.
Oh, wow, tell us about that.
Sorry, this wasn't a favorite memory. This one just came out of the blue. I thought we were
I thought you'd
good
go with.
riddance forever. Wouldn't leave the driveway.
I thought you were gonna go with when we built the igloo.
Oh, you know what?
You could have picked something sweet and wholesome like that.
That was really fun, actually. You were supposed to be studying. Both of you were supposed to study, or maybe all three of us.
Probably. You for preschool and us for university.
We're doing a great job on this PC,
You're
aren't
doing
we?
great. It'll run so much Minecraft. All right, look at that. We got a nice whole airflow.
Airflow
Path.
is good.
Let's get those SSDs installed.
That's going to be crucial to our PC building here.
Good job.
Nice.
Those go right there. And realistically, 2 screws is enough.
I'll just go back to using my hands again.
Oh, stop, please. You are
Thank
determined
you.
to not sell any screwdrivers today. Okay, just like.
There we go.
See,
How
she's
many
doing it
people
again.
does it take to screw?
Obviously, if you've got a 1440p OLED HDR monitor that runs at 240 hertz,
Oh my gosh.
you're gonna need a pretty sick GPU to power it. So we've gone with, I don't know, something.
It's a shiny graphics card.
No, that's the bag.
Oh.
She's doing this on purpose now.
Yes.
100%. Oh good, it's a Tough Gaming RTX 4070 Ti. This should get you through about the next 10 years of Minecraft, no problem. It's ripping fast, so you can have like ray traced lighting and something.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, the kids will like it.
Yeah, they will.
Okay. I specifically requested a triple fan card, and the reason for that is that even if one of them dies, this cooler is 3 slots and so overbuilt that it should be able to run. Did we actually test that? Did we stop one of the fans and make sure that it'll still run with 2?
No, but
Oh, we didn't test that. All right, probably fine though.
Is it in? No. The great thing about these compact form factors is they're so fun to build.
Yeah. Did you get it? Oh yeah, not bad. The monitor's the big one ASUS wanted us to focus on today. It's 27 inches. Got a webcam mount up here. How cool is that? 0.03 millisecond response times. This thing is sick. Wow, this thing must be really expensive.
it's like $1,100.
Woo, you do like me.
She's pricey. Well, ASUS does.
Color calibrated from the factory.
Why is there an HDMI cable here?
FreeSync Premium. I had a DisplayPort cable over here somewhere.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah. Mouse operated OSD with display widget center.
The point is, it's really good.
Last question for today. Did you have fun?
No, this was awful. This is torment hanging out with him.
Ouch.
I'm kidding.
Ouch.
Like I said, we laughed.
That explains why
We
you didn't come to
cried.
Christmas dinner. All right, press the
this
button. You built it.
Should I like wash my hands first?
There's nothing you can do to prevent what's going to happen to that power button.
Well, good thing this one's
Oh.
black.
That did not turn on. Oh, this power squid's not plugged in. Whew. Try again.
Okay, here
Please
we
tell
go.
me the RGB's gonna. Seriously? Oh wait. It's unplugged and powered off, that squid. One more time.
Third time's a charm.
Let's go.
We're gonna do this.
Yay! Okay.
Oh, it's pretty.
All right, awesome.
I like it.
Perfect.
Did you scratch my glass?
Nope, that's plastic.
Oh.
And this is actual glass now these days instead of acrylic, so it'll stay looking nice until you cover it in dust and hair. Ow!
Ooh.
Now this is critical. If you're building a computer for someone else, man, always go into the BIOS. ASUS has this feature. There you go, user profiles. So we are gonna save to profile Ran out of characters there. Esther used this, and then we're gonna save that to profile 1. And then boom, Esther used this. So if she ever has any problems that, oh man, you need to enable the RAID in the BIOS and turn on XMP. Nope. You say, Esther used this, load up this profile, and boom, she's good to go if the CMOS battery dies or something like that.
Go critical. Look at that.
First thing that you're probably gonna notice, because I don't think you've, at least not recently, used a high refresh rate monitor, because yours sure as heck wasn't running at a high refresh rate. Go ahead, just drag the window around. Do you notice it being very smooth? Okay, come on! Do you notice how readable the text is when I'm dragging it around?
Patch.
Because of the very low response times.
Patch.
Very good. It also supports G-Sync, so we can go into our NVIDIA control panel. Oh, Windows 11 moves the start menu to the middle. Do you want it moved back to the left?
No, I'm okay with this change.
I just build the computer. I can't give them taste. I did tell your son I'd install Minecraft for him.
Yes, so
I
you
guess
must.
we're doing that then. All right, let's see how long she survives.
Move with WASD, jump with space. Okay, what do I do with Minecraft?
That is the question that adults ask, yes. You can go chop a tree.
I don't want to do that, that's rude.
That's definitely what you're supposed to do though.
Okay,
to hold
sorry. Chopping you down.
Now you might want to put your crafting table down somewhere, maybe at the top of this hill. Okay, there's a thing above your head. You're bunking your head a lot.
Let's just knock
There you
that
go.
down. Oh, now
There
I'm
you
just
go.
getting rid of all the trees.
Yeah, you went from, no, I couldn't possibly harm them to, yeah, get out of my way.
Well, what do you do for a crafting table?
Hey, so now you can make an axe.
Do I want to make an axe or do I want to make a sword?
So
Or a hoe? That might be the most appropriate.
that we've already got. Hey, we got an axe. There's a
don't
sheep, chop the
wanna do
sheep.
that.
Get it.
No, I can't do that.
Get it, murder it.
No. Will it murder me?
No,
Oh, well then no.
no, it's an innocent little sheep.
No, the sheep is not coming for me. Look. It didn't die.
Yeah, you gotta hit it again.
Heard it.
You gotta hit it lots. Now it's injured. You don't want it to
gosh.
suffer.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're so.
Murdered.
I'm sorry.
So for extra cool uncle points, I also put this game on. What do you think? The kids ready to play this one?
Yeah, my 6-year-old will definitely enjoy that.
Watch all the stuff that you can do to the demons.
Demons.
My goodness.
You gotta admit, it looks great on this monitor though, right?
Oh yeah.
Good job building the computer. We're done. Thank you, ASUS, for sponsoring this. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, it
And
was fun. Did you
enjoy
have
the
fun?
machine. Oh yeah,
It
always.
was a blast. They said it was the funnest video they've done all week.
I didn't say that. I would never make a grammatical error like that.
Not you,
Oh.
the guy who had to leave.